Good evening, everyone. This is Bodie at the Bodie Ramsey channel. Decided to do a little extra treat for some of you out there that could be professional American football fans. Would like to tell you that I'm a Steelers fan by heart, born and bred as a kid, and I've decided that I'm going to start doing what I call a Steeler recap of the games from week to week. And this is my first edition, so welcome to Bodie Ramsey's channel in his Steeler Halloween Corner. And we're just going to talk a little bit about the game and what I'm going to try to do here to keep the fans of the Pittsburgh Steelers enthusiastic and informed and excited about where their team's headed. But anyway, I'd just like to start by saying the Steelers are so far having a really good season. Ben Roethlisberger's back from injury last year and in surgery, and he's actually doing pretty doggone good. So far, there are 6-0, as you could count today's victory as a 6-0 to make their record 6-0, 6 wins, 0 losses. But anyway, today's game was exciting against the Tennessee Titans. They were also a 5-0 team, so both teams were going into the game undefeated, and it was looked to be a good game. Early on in the first half, it looked like it was going to be all Steelers. They came out firing and scored a couple touchdowns. One of their receivers, up-and-coming star, Deontay Johnson, had a big day. Couple touchdowns, and Benny Shell, he had a decent day running, but really it was mostly James Conner. Benny just got the carry on the short yardage for the touchdown in the first half, but like I said, it was all Steelers the first half, and then we went into the second half. Before I go to that, I just like to say that Ben played a good game. The first half, it looked like he did throw one ill-advised pass into the end zone deep to end the second quarter, to end the first half, and it was intercepted in the end zone. But that was nothing that really happened from that. But it was just a pass he shouldn't have never thrown. But anyway, we'll move past that, and then the third quarter opened up, and it looked like we were going to struggle a little bit with offense. We managed to actually get a field goal the whole half. But from the points we had scored in the first half and then that field goal, we accumulated 27 points. And we actually allowed Tennessee to come back in the second half to get within 3 points. And due to a couple interceptions and different things that happened, so Tennessee had a chance to get back in the game and actually tie it. And they drove the ball down the field. The last 2 minutes of the game, and came within just a few feet of kicking a field goal to tie it. That was a 45-yard try that they missed, and the Steelers were able to take over on downs and then take a knee and then end the game and come away with a victory. But it was looking like Tennessee had a chance to come back and possibly tie it and maybe even have a chance to win it themselves. But James Conner, he had 20 carries for 82 yards. Benny Snell had 2 carries for 2 yards, but he had the touchdown. So we did have one good punt return by Ray McLeod. He had a 58-yard punt return that set up Benny Snell's touchdown. No, it set up one of Deontay Johnson's touchdowns. But this is just something new I'm going to try to increase enthusiasm for football, considering how things are right now with COVID and being shut down. You can't really even go to the games. All you can do is watch them on TV, and then all the crap with the protests, and it makes it a little disenchanting. But if you're a football lover like me, you're going to still pull for your team. You just don't have to necessarily agree with some of the things they like to represent. But you got to understand, these are people in different places in life than we are, and they can't sometimes I feel like they can't almost relate to us because they're upper echelon. You know, they get paid lots and lots of money to play a sport. And sometimes I think they take it for granted, but I don't think my Steelers team is like that. They're all, I would say, they all play football by heart. You know, Pittsburgh's not known for keeping troublemakers. I mean, you can see as it has been in the last couple of years how they've gotten rid of players that thought they were more than they really were and wanted more money than they were willing to pay them. We just let them go. But this looks to be a good year for the Steelers. You know, we're now 6-0. Hope to go 7-0 next week. But we'll see. But just like to say congratulations to the Steelers and for pulling away with the victory. And I would just like to welcome you all to the Bodie channel and the Steelers Corner I have got going on here. And I say happy Halloween. Thought I'd throw that in there for a little gag, but I'm going to be signing off for now. But would just like to say, watch my video, like my video, share my video, and if you want to comment. And if you're interested, any of you are interested in doing any kind of a live chat, something I may develop later, just leave it a comment that you'd like to see that where we could have a chat. But we'll work on that later. But for right now, we're just going to do a little Steelers recap with my Steelers Corner for Halloween, and we'll just see how next week goes. Okay? Thank you for viewing the Bodie channel. Goodbye.